Now, give it up for Ewan. Boom!
Woo! Yeah!
Oh wait, yeah, okay, sorry.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yeah, it's weird how language changes over time, right? Like nowadays, if a guy came up to me and told me he was gonna blow my brains out, I wouldn't know whether to run away or pull my pants down. Yeah, that thing going around on the internet, like if you're a lady and you're alone in the woods, would you rather run into a bear or a strange man? And a lot of women are choosing the bear, right? But I think that's just ignorance of bear knowledge. Because I ran into a bear alone in the woods once, and he fucked the shit out of me. You know, a lot of important things were invented in China, right?
Yeah.
Like paper, a compass, gunpowder. One thing definitely not invented in China, though: driving. And you know, we call someone who's mixed black and Asian, they call Blasian, right? And someone who's mixed Mexican and Asian, well, you can either call them Mexicans or Asians. You know what we call a guy who's mixed white and Asian? Asshole. What do you call a guy who can make a business suit real fast? Taylor Swift. Yeah, I was talking to a dude the other day, he told me he's Persian. I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He was like, yeah, where are you from? I was like, the Han Dynasty, I guess. Hey, if you're, you guys ever been to a Korean restaurant? Or a Korean barbecue restaurant? Yeah, it's kind of unique in that you pay to cook your own meat, right? And if you pay a little extra, you can wash your own dishes and take out the trash. Yeah, I was in the United States Army, the 1st Cavalry Division in Fort Hood, Texas. It was pretty cool being in the Army, you know? It's weird being the only Asian person, though. And every day, people were just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? Yeah, you know, the NFL has one Asian player, and he's a kicker. Could you not find a more racist position for this guy? Are you gonna make him go out barefoot in a karate uniform? Yeah, most people don't know this about me, but I lost like 200 pounds last year.
Woo!
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got divorced. And you know, the national dog of Korea is called a Chindoke. It looks kind of like a husky, but it's blonde and has a curly tail, and it tastes like ham. Yeah, I think Shaquille O'Neal is like the happiest man on earth, right? He's like always so jolly, and everyone just loves him, right? I think it's because he's never been bullied before. Yeah, like how you gonna mess with someone who's so tall that his crotch is in your face, right? It's like, hey Shaquille, give me your fucking lunch money. Never mind. And you know, whenever I'm having sex, I never last as long as I'd like to, you know? I'm always like, come on, penis, hang in there. It's always like, nah, screw this. Bleh. Yeah, I've had sex with all different types of women, you know, like white, black, Asian, Hispanic. You know, in my opinion, Asian women give the best blowjobs. Yeah. If any of you ladies like to prove me wrong, you can meet me in the bathroom after my sex. Yeah, I used to love going fishing, you know, when I was a kid. But I think it's because when I was a kid, I used to actually catch fish and shit. Yeah, for the past 20 years, I go fishing. I haven't caught shit. All I'm doing is just standing there with a fishing pole in the fucking sun getting skin cancer and shit nowadays, you know? And a dude walks by, he's like, yeah, did you catch anything? Yeah, melanoma. Yeah, speaking of which, one of my buddies is like white dude, you know? He's like super duper white. And I think he's like part albino or some shit. Yeah, this guy's, he's so white, when he comes to my house, all my plants start growing in his direction. Yeah, you know I'm Korean, right? So when you go to a Korean person's house, you have to take your shoes off, right?
Yeah.
It's not tradition or anything. We just want to make sure you're not stealing our chopsticks. Yeah, you know, they say elephants never forget, you know? That's true, but that is until it's their turn to take out the fucking trash. I'll tell you this last. How much time do I have left? Okay, good. All right, you know, we celebrate Thanksgiving, right? Koreans, just like everyone else. It's called Chuseok, right? And then the way we do it is we celebrate with our dead relatives, right? What we'll do, we'll set a place for whatever for them, you know, we'll put their pictures there. Like for us, it's like my grandparents and my aunt who passed away. And anyway, throughout the meal, we'll like get a scoop of food from their plate and like put it in this bowl. And then we'll do that with liquor too, right? We'll get this like shot of soju and we'll like swish it around this incense, you know, and we'll like pour it into this bowl. It's kind of like if they're there with us, eating and drinking with us, right? And then it's kind of like that whole, you know, when you pour beer onto the sidewalk for your buddies. And then, but we do that with food, right? And then we use their favorite food also. Like my grandmother, her favorite food was a certain type of fish. It was like a red snapper. And so we always had that fish in front of her picture. And my aunt, her favorite food is like this pork belly. It's like these really thick slabs of bacon. We have that in front of her picture. Now for my grandfather, for his, we would have my grandmother's picture like kind of under his like this. Because for him, his favorite thing to eat was my grandmother's pussy. My name's Iwana, I'm out of here.